This game has gone on long enough. Shit.
Are you doing an accent?
Yeah, I was doing a British accent. It was a British accent.
That was British?
Welcome back to Calcio Worldwide. I'm Fabrizio.
I'm Marco.
I'm Gabriel.
And welcome back. Now, guys, the Europa League now. And I know you guys are waiting for, the big Italian clash, but just calm down. Just calm down. Let's talk about our biggest fan base.
West Ham.
I really hope they're watching this video. West Ham and Leverkusen, guys. Should we count out West Ham again, guys? Against Leverkusen, the first place?
Actually, no, we should not.
Yeah.
We shouldn't, but
they are a good team. They are.
They are.
And
I mean, they're Conference League winners.
No, West Ham.
Great trophy.
West Ham have brilliant players. I would say, obviously, Lucas Paquetá is a great midfielder. Kudus, who they got from Ajax, very good player. But I do think if you actually watch the Premier League, to me, the most underrated English player, the most underrated player I've seen in the Prem, Jared Bowen.
Yeah,
this guy is phenomenal.
Yeah.
He's gonna get signed.
I have not seen a player that takes on players like nothing. Great in front of the net, great pass with the ball.
Yeah.
He's complete. I do think this player could make the difference in this tie.
For England, he really turned up.
I have to say, we counted out West Ham before, but I think this time, the fact that, Leverkusen's impressive on the fact that they're winning the Bundesliga,
Not only that, they've gone, 30?
Against Harry Kane.
30, 39, 38
They come
games
back on
unbeaten.
Yeah.
They always score in the last minute, too. Leverkusen are definitely the favorites for this tie.
Yes, but now, we also got to take in consideration, the Bundesliga is not in the same quality as the Premier League.
Yes.
West Ham is versing teams on the daily basis like Manchester City, like Liverpool, who are now just starting to come back. Arsenal even is playing good this year.
Yeah.
So, Tottenham had that quick run too, So, West Ham have more experience dealing against big teams.
I do think the Europa League this season's been great.
I think it's more interesting than Champions League.
It's been, I would say, a lot of people have said that Europa League's been more entertaining. But I do think this game is going to be very tight. Leverkusen, what they're known for is their wide wing backs, Grimaldo and Frimpong, 11 goals this season. Not only that, Florian Wirtz has been sensational this season. Patrick Schick, Boniface got injured. He's been great. This game can go either way, but I would say West Ham can shock, but I just think Leverkusen are too good. And I think they're gonna win this one. I would say 3-1. I could see.
No, good. Say.
I think West Ham are gonna tough it out. I think they're a grinding team. They work hard. I see them tying both legs. I think they'll use their physicality and their toughness to their advantage, and I think they'll win on penalties. I really do see that.
I wouldn't go against them.
A lot of people say this is a bold prediction, but we've counted out West Ham before, and I'm not counting them out again. I'm not.
I mean, this run of Leverkusen can come to an end any game, and who's to say it won't come to an end in this game against West Ham, even the whole fixture. But you can't count them out because they're definitely the favorite.
Listen, Leverkusen are a crazy team. I'm not denying that, but West Ham play against better opposition.
No, you're right. But this whole team of it's not who they vert. It's like Xabi Alonso has them playing like a team. They're just playing the whole tactics, everything. It just works to their favor.
What do you think?
That's why they come back every game. And
do Leverkusen, if you think they win, will they destroy West Ham?
I think no. I think West Ham, who's ever home first game, I think West Ham's going to win one of those games for sure. But Leverkusen's going to go through. I don't see West Ham.
I agree.
I don't see West Ham beating them to the point where they can go through.
Do Leverkusen win the Europa League?
No.
That's a different story.
Yeah.
That's a different video. That's a different story because you never know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of with potential Europa League winners, Liverpool, and they're going up against Atalanta, who actually do have the style to beat them. Though I don't.
They have beat them.
Exactly.
Yeah. And not at Anfield, but it was during COVID. Anfield with fans is a different game.
I think. Listen, This Liverpool team,
It's phenomenal.
it gives me like.
Wait, let's dial back.
It gives me
okay, we'll call them phenomenal when they win the league.
Hold on, no. This team reminds me of the
Yeah.
2019 team that won the Champions League because it's like
Great team.
they're relentless, bro. They just don't let you win.
Not only
They'll get the ball.
Well,
and nothing.
Atalanta play the exact same.
Atalanta-
Oh no, 1,000,000%.
yeah, Atalanta.
I mean, look, the level. Let's
What?
be honest. The level of quality, Liverpool
Listen.
is better than Atalanta.
But you know,
Quality-wise.
Atalanta. What's Atalanta's worst? Like their worst thing for 5-6 years, their defense.
They
They
can
can
be
be-
bad.
They can They can be
still
the
bad.
bro. Their attacking is insane. Don't get me wrong.
I think this is on aggregate.
Well,
but their
It's gonna-
defense
Let's
is
not
like
forget
yeah.
though,
There's
Atalanta.
going to be like 7-6 on aggregate.
Atalanta do have one of the most promising defenders in the world, Scalvini.
yeah,
I think he's gonna get signed.
one-on-one
by
defending.
Premier
He's
League.
one of the best in the world.
But where
But,
do?
apart from Liverpool, though, one thing is that they do not rely on one player.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
if the player gets injured, they have always a great replacement.
But where
Exactly.
do Atalanta get their wins? How do they? When the other team underestimates them, because they suck against other teams. But for some reason, all the big teams they all underestimate Atalanta, and then they win.
But look what
Which
happened
is
with
what
P-
happened last time.
But
with
look what happened with
Liverpool.
PSG.
Will they make
They
the
were
same
in the whole
mistake?
game. The whole game 1-0.
Which is
1-1,
true.
2-1 last second.
I think this is what's gonna happen. I think Atalanta you're gonna see glimpses where like, oh, can they win? Can they win? It's always the same thing. I think the first leg, Atalanta might even take it. Where's the first leg? Is it in Anfield?
It is Anfield, then
Yeah.
Atalanta.
So I think Atalanta could take a leg. Will it be enough? I think Liverpool. I think it's gonna be a tough game. I think they win 4-3 the first leg.
First leg
Maybe
4-3.
5-3, maybe 5-3 or 4-2. I think Liverpool are gonna win that, and I think Atalanta might. You might see them coming back. It's a typical story with them. You might see them coming back the second leg, but Liverpool will score a goal and then they finish the job.
Nah,
They tie
nah.
the second leg.
Listen, that first game is not going to be 4-3. I can already
4-2.
foresee the whole Anfield. Atalanta's going to be so shaky that first game. I can already
But
see.
when have
I can
they-
already see that
when have
first
they been
half.
shaky?
First half, Liverpool all day, 1-0 first
People
half.
really
Hold on.
overhype Anfield.
The second half, Atalanta's going to try
This
their
is not
best,
2005.
but it's going to be 1-0 first leg.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Second leg, I think it's going to be 2-1, 2-2, and Liverpool go through either way, 3-2.
Fab, first of all,
Napoli have beaten Liverpool. at Anfield.
But that's
No,
3 years ago.
I get that, but Liverpool
4 years
is probably the strongest home team in the world. Not even Man City.
Real Madrid.
No, Real.
Not even them.
Real
no,
Madrid-
no, not even.
No.
Oh,
Come on.
no, home?
No, I'm saying when
Real Madrid
when-
at
Oh,
home.
home, yeah.
I'm saying Liverpool's at home. A lot of teams really
I
struggle.
know, they're
to
top
beat
Yeah.
them.
No,
But-
it's in Madrid.
What this can go either way, but at the same time,
I still pick Liverpool to win. I'm not saying. I'm just saying Atalanta
I
is
do-
not going to get trashed.
I do think the first leg Liverpool's gonna win like maybe 3-0. And I think second leg,
Yeah.
like I agree with you, Atalanta will score a goal or two.
But then I
But I think it'll end maybe like 4-2 for Liverpool. I'll give a shout out to Atalanta. They do have the best midfielder in Serie A this season. They do have a player Juventus really want to sign. Tion Koopmeiners, 13 goals this season. He's a hope for them.
And Lookman on the bench? Are you crazy? Lookman can do well against a Prem team.
Yeah.
Well, final verdict: Liverpool. I think we're all picking Liverpool.
I was gonna say
Yeah,
also
we'll go.
we sorry, because Salah is a big deal. Salah
I know.
is the deciding.
Listen,
Like just like
Of
Mbappe,
course.
Salah is that guy.
Of course.
well, this next fixture. At first, you might think, whatever. Marseille versus Benfica, but both teams have crazy fans.
No, historic team.
Historic teams, crazy fans. I think this match is gonna be violent as hell.
Yeah.
This is the shock of the Europa League. Marseille's gonna win.
The whole thing.
You think?
No, they're gonna beat Benfica.
I was about to say,
This game, how I see it,
yeah.
is classic old superstars. Di Maria for Benfica, Aubameyang for Marseille. Aubameyang has 9 goals in the Europa League. He's been phenomenal for Marseille in the second half of the season. Marseille look like actually a team. I don't know. They got a new manager now. Benfica, though, both teams are just home teams. They do well at home, but horrible away.
Yeah.
I just think this.
But who's better away?
Well, Portugal. They're in Portugal the first game.
Who's better away? Actually, I do see
The first leg is a big
Benfica
deal.
Benfica's a better away team, but I just have a feeling this Marseille team has something special.
I have to say I think Benfica are gonna prevail, and why? Experience.
You can never count them out.
Benfica
ever.
always get far in the Europa.
Yeah,
League.
you can't.
They
far.
always do.
And
That's
and
true.
we see
Champions
with
League too.
Sevilla every year, even though you think they're and they're playing like trash, they still find a way to win.
But Benfica's not only
history in football, history repeats itself.
But Benfica's not only a Europa League team.
I think Benfica, but they always do well.
in Champions League too.
The thing is,
They
Marseille,
always do well.
Marseille surprised me because they beat Villarreal, who was a good team,
Exactly.
La Liga team, and not only that, they just Aubameyang is, I think, one of the top goal scorers of the Europa League ever, or he might have the most. I do think they have a chance.
He's familiar with.
They have a
Dortmund,
chance,
too.
Yeah.
but I think Benfica will prevail. I think
And Jonathan Klaus too.
I think
right
the first
back,
game,
6 assists.
Benfica take it, and the second game they'll tie.
I think
That's
this
how I
one's
see it.
gonna go to penalties, and I think Marseille is gonna win.
I think Benfica and Marseille. I think 2-1 that first game with Marseille, and I think they go to penalties the second game. Benfica scores a goal,
Well,
but Marseille go through.
all right, guys. Now the moment you all been waiting for, the tie. Their team.
Especially us.
I hate both teams. I
You
do
don't hate Roma,
I do
come on.
hate one more than the other.
You don't hate Roma.
I do hate one more than the other. You know, but
We don't care who you hate more.
I just
everyone in Italy hates your team the most.
yeah, because we're the best, or we were.
Yeah.
Well, how do you see this going down? Because both teams, Roma. What did I say first off about Mourinho? Yeah. Oh, but what happened to? They should promote that also. No, he needs time.
But listen,
Middle of the season. Now you guys are actually starting to look like a
but
team.
you can't deny that. I know
But Milan are doing. Sorry.
Mourinho's gameplay was so bad, but he won us a trophy.
A
he was
trophy that
and-
any team can
And he
win.
got us to a final that we got robbed.
A
And
trophy.
we did get robbed. I don't want to hear.
No, but a trophy that honestly is meaningless. It's the participation trophy of European championships. That's what it is. Okay, you guys didn't win.
Okay,
As far as I'm
but
concerned.
about this game,
Wait, I want to make one point. Roma did the right thing. They promoted De Rossi, got rid of overrated Mourinho.
well, why do you think they got De Rossi? Do you know why?
They got De Rossi because De Rossi actually understands Roma.
No, that's not the reason.
Oh, that's not the
That's
reason.
not the main
Okay,
reason.
so what's the reason then, Gab?
That's one of the main reasons, but the main reason is
That's not the reason.
it's
One of
not.
the main
The
reasons.
main reason is if you're gonna get rid of Jose Mourinho, who's an icon of the game. Not only that, the Roma fans loved him. They literally loved him. To bring in a new manager mid-season, when you get rid of a fan favorite manager, you need to bring in someone that the fans
Of
love.
course, but what was the other option? Even if there was nobody, the next option.
Antonio Conte was open.
Antonio
was open.
Conte is not Roma. He doesn't understand Roma.
He literally said he wants to coach
Okay,
Roma.
but De Rossi has been there since the
Obviously,
start of coaching the
I
team.
wanted De Rossi.
I said it 2 years ago.
I wanted De Rossi.
And Milan are doing the opposite. They're keeping Pioli for some reason. They went out publicly. Why?
That's gonna be
Why?
you soon if you keep winning.
I already know that we're gonna win Coppa Italia. They're gonna be like, see,
Amazing.
you won the trophy. See.
We're not. talking
Anyway,
about
I
it.
think considering all this, I think Roma have a strong case that they're gonna win this game. It's gonna be tough.
In Serie A,
It's
though,
gonna be tough.
they've lost to Milan twice.
Milan.
They have, but that is
San
a
Siro-
different Roma.
San Siro
That is
first
a
leg.
non-De
No,
Rossi.
I
Roma.
agree.
San Siro first leg.
Is Dybala gonna be fit to play?
No,
that's
he
where
will,
it
he will.
He's been playing more
And-
this season.
And Tammy Abraham's back, which I think
fits De
for all
Rossi.
my Roma fans, I don't know if you like Lukaku, but I don't.
He does
I know-
not fit De
I
Rossi.
know he's
a
been
Mourinho
doing his
type
thing
player.
with scoring,
He's a Mourinho type player.
but for a guy like that, how are you not that strong on the ball, falling on the floor every time? I'm sorry.
Let him run.
He's not my kind of guy. And I've been saying, they know.
Yeah.
I never liked him on Inter, on Chelsea, United. On Everton, I did like him. But I don't like him anymore. He's too cocky for a player.
Go on.
No, that's all I'm saying. He's
I know you have more.
He's
Go,
the
go.
downfall of Roma. Because how is our striker not going to score those goals? And you're that big, you're that strong. How are you not going to score? I'm sorry, that's it.
Anything else?
But he does come up in some games, just not in huge games. That's what I'm saying.
What are your thoughts on that?
Lukaku.
Yeah, you suck Lukaku.
I didn't even say anything.
No, he
I
agrees with
understand.
me somewhat.
Lukaku is a very good player, but Lukaku is not a big game player.
No, not at all.
Feyenoord first leg scored that important goal, but missed the penalty in the shootout. They didn't have a good second leg. But against Brighton, he did come up. Lukaku stresses me out so much because he has either a really good game or a really bad game. Dybala is definitely the player to look at for Roma, but I think the player that's performed the best for Roma ever since De Rossi's taken charge is our captain, Lorenzo Pellegrini.
And he proved me wrong.
I want to say with Milan, I feel like this season, none of their players have really showed like, yo, this is the guy. This is the guy. It's like everybody...
No. Pulisic is...
Yeah, Pulisic's been playing good, but like
too.
even then, it's not like they had a masterclass performance day in and day out. It's just they've been getting points against the weaker teams. They've dropped points that they shouldn't have. I really don't like how Milan's looking under this Pioli side. Which
one
is gonna
thing though about Milan
Yeah.
is that there is one player I've been seeing the last month that looks back to his best, and that's Leao. That is what I'm worried about.
I hope he's not that.
No, because he put on a great game
That's
the other
great.
day.
That's
And I think if he carries this on against Roma, there could be a
yes,
big problem.
but Roma also have their main man. If he plays Dybala,
No, you're right.
What sounds more dangerous to you? Informed Leao, which is very dangerous, mind you, or an informed Dybala.
No, Dybala, of course.
The man that destroyed the MSN
But the thing
by
is,
himself. Well, not by himself, but
but the thing is, look at the who they're going against. Dybala's going against Leao. Theo on that right side.
Yeah.
Leao's going against Karsdorp or Celik.
This might be.
I don't have faith in him.
Yes, but honestly, I think Roma. They on paper, you can make an argument. They're at least better in the offense. I think.
Roma?
On paper. I know Lukaku underperforms, but
in real life too sometimes.
No, I think Milan
With
actually.
Dybala.
I think Milan have a really good attack.
They do. No,
They do. But
At
on
the end of
paper,
the day, both
Roma
teams
have
are,
experience on their side.
both teams are not playing.
If I'm
Like-
being honest though,
Yeah.
I would say by 5-10% Milan have a better team.
All right, final predictions. Final predictions.
All right, that first game. I'm not going. You guys say I'm not going. Let me think
you go
first.
first.
I think honestly, I think Roma actually get it done. I don't see anything from this Milan side that will lead me to believe, even if they find a way to win, they're not winning the damn Europa League. They're gonna lose the next leg. You know, they just don't have heart, and I think Roma, they're starting to get that back. And I think Roma is gonna win at home, and they'll tie away.
The winner of this plays Leverkusen or West Ham. So
I say Roma.
Yeah,
win. I say
and then
Roma take the win.
Liverpool or
Roma take the
What
win
do
for
you-
me.
what do you think?
All right, Roma fans, you're satisfied with my opinion?
Listen, I see that first game in San Siro 0-0. It's just typical Italian
I see
game.
it the
First
same way.
leg,
I
nothing
think
going
Roma-
on.
Yeah, boring game.
That second game, penalties, and I see 1-1 because that's just Roma, and I know Milan too. But and I can't lie, I'm sorry, but I don't see us winning that game on penalties.
Wow.
It's just the tale of Roma. I'm sorry. It's just how we are. Like, we could win, but that's only if we get a shock. Like, oh my god, I didn't know we're gonna win.
Bob,
But that's how I feel.
you pick your team or you pick Milan?
Are
You're gonna be favorites?
This one goes.
Say what the other people think. Or you're gonna say your opinion.
Actually, it's a 50-50 what I've seen people think, and it's a 50-50 for me too. Because
Just pick.
both teams are so
Yeah.
unpredictable.
Mm-hmm.
I think the first leg, I agree with Marco, could be a 0-0 or a 2-2.
Yeah.
So what is it?
I think the second leg, I think Roma's going to win. I think by one goal we're going to
Tough game?
Yeah, it's always a
You
tough
are very
game.
tough
We have
game.
a really bad record against Milan, but I think Roma's going to win. I really believe we could honestly get to the final of the Europa League again this year.
Well, guys, you hear it. Some people are faithful in their team. Some are not. And some people just despise both teams or every team really, even their own. Some people just despise everything about this sport now. Well, anyway, guys. So that's the end for this episode. Tune in when we actually react to the games. And hopefully we got some predictions right. So yeah, we'll see you next episode.
Have a good one.
Take care, guys.
We're back.
Back.